Araya.
Yeah, you're Araya. Hey, Araya, speaking of Araya, never mind, I found it.
Araya?
Yeah, try to keep all the dangerous tools up above your head. I have no idea what she's contemplating.
Well, I'm trying to figure out where you put the hole at yesterday.
It don't matter. You're gonna have to back up. This trunk's getting ready to come loose, kid. No, go back to your... Here, let me open the door back. And you... Come on. There you go. Give your steering wheel back. Hey, what? Well, we knew that. And we probably, most likely... Hey, Raya. You need like an 8mm. Can you find me one?
Yeah.
For this, that's rear panel. It's all boogered.
Yeah.
Yeah. Oh. Oh, look at that. That's gonna be a fun fucking fix. Jesus Christ, you gotta come see this.
I see it. It's all fucking busted.
What the fuck? No, I'm talking about the aluminum Budweiser. Someone used a Budweiser can to hold it while they sealed it all back together.
What's that?
This is the problem, kid.
Oh.
This is a big problem.
Hello.
Watch out. Can you...
Careful, baby.
Watch out. See?
The fuck?
Yep, so when they seam seal it from the inside, instead of pinching this, because the metal's still there, instead of getting all the rust off of it and re-welding it all back in,
Mama.
they just seam sealed it. Yep, so aluminum foil and a beer can.
Feels like I got glass stuck in my ass. Hey, it's hard.
What's that?
He's beating things up.
I guess this is supposed to be...
The towel? No.
No, the tag light, and then someone wired in something else here. Because the whole tag light assembly is gone. So it looks like they wired in a turn signal bulb, which I already cut out and threw away. Because none of this is being used. Well, you gotta let me be able to... Oh, fuck. Get some seal out of the way here. Okay, now we can start over there. So, cool thing, we were cleaning out the trash cans. And I found a glove box for 240. It was from one of my old ones. I don't know which one. So, good thing, we got a glove box. But the new wire, hopefully this will work. I don't know what kind of knife you want to call it. But it's just a hook edge knife. So it'll just help with getting up underneath these sills and really digging into it. Where did all the knife blades go?
Over here?
Oh, and crap tons of these utility knife blades because we're going to use a ton of those. And got the proper size 6-inch discs that will work with my DA, because once we get the back glass out and this other side glass, we can actually start looking for rust around here and start shimmying down some of it here. The little surface rust areas like over there. Well, this side doesn't have it, I guess. But over there, and kind of shaping up this area, because then we'll shoot some primer and get some of the deck cleaned up and get some of this area starting to get cleaned up. Same with the trunk. And before we hit the trunk though, we will go down and buy a spray gun, just a little cheapy primer gun, and just some cheap primer, the Nesson primer sealer that I was told to go ahead and get. But yeah, now we're going to see if this new wire works. That obviously isn't working right here for some reason, which is where we need to go. We need this down too. This seal right here. Why is random shit falling off shelves constantly? I think everything would have fallen off by now. That. You hear it? It's the metal. Jump. Jump. Woohoo! We got a window out without breaking it. Oh, you asshole motherfuckers that do DIY videos and show some shit and never only done it once. Yeah, I do that too. No.
Sometimes.
Nope. Not one DIY video out there, I've only done once actually now that I think about it. The wheel stud video was going to be the one, and I scrapped it. Because there was something there was an easier way of doing it, and I couldn't figure out, get the hub assembly off the back plate or whatever, and I couldn't figure out how to do it. But, you people suck, because maybe your brand new car that has a cracked back glass or cracked windshield is really easy to use that wire. But like this whole section on both sides of the car is impossible to cut through. It just sits there and just cuts. You can see it smoking, you can see it, it just will not get through it. And I don't know if that's because old brittle steel. You could see me torching it and it was helping. But once I got this little leading edge off, I was able to get the tool all the way through, the little floppy tool, and just beat on it. Beat all the way down. The whole back glass, basically from about here all the way over, is 100% loose. We just got it, well, I say 100% loose. It's close to being loose. A little bit of glue right there, but it's really close. Wow, that went way over your head.
Yeah, I did. What? The air's moving?
These people know what that means. You're the last inch, she falls in love.
Oh my god.
Oh, there you go. Oh, I'm bitching right now because this thing sucks. You were just in there bitching.
Yeah, that's pissing me off.
Oh, look at go. Put up. Okay, that's all good. No, not really. I can't push it. Try to push on it from the inside. No, push on the bottom. Okay, that's good. Oh, you already have it. Woohoo! Come your way. Watch where you're walking. And we can see how bad rusty the seal is. Oh shit, it's not. Over here. Over here. There you go. What? I'm happy. We got 2 windows out not broke. Only one of them got broke, so that's not that big of a deal. Considering we'll probably have to buy a new back glass anyways, because when we look at the back glass, somebody put window tint on it and then try to scrape it off, and I think they destroyed the defroster. And if we're going to go through all this trouble of her staring at the back glass for the next 20 minutes while I do the outro. We'll just replace it. I mean, you're talking, what, $200 probably to get it. I mean, Safelite said $3 1/4 for each quarter glass window. That's outrageous. That's replacing the window, the seal, all that. But we can buy the window and the seal because evidently the seal comes with the quarter glass windows for like, it was like $130 a piece or something like that from Rock Auto. So you're looking at probably 2 months to wait probably. Most everything with Rock Auto takes freaking forever. But that's not a big deal. The good news is the trim around where that rust spot is that I said I didn't think it was as bad as what I originally thought it was. It's not. The whole back seal is not rusted at all. I thought that whole area would be completely just a disaster. It's not. So we only found that one issue. But that's totally, I'm cutting all that out. Yeah, that's fucking retarded. So yeah, okay, I'm gonna stop talking. And yeah, we're about to run out of disk space anyways. 32 more gig for this episode. Most of it's just filler shit. Or shit we'll cut like 2 minutes out of a 30-minute clip. But yeah, it worked out decently well. Both of our hands are freaking killing us. Because it's hammer, and then she's in there fucking scraping the inner part of the seal. Because she has to scrape that little inner part of the seal that knife wouldn't really get to. So she scraped all that out. I got it. I broke my window. We got hers out. Hey, 1 out of 3 for some people that have never done it before. That's actually pretty good.
Pretty proud of yourself.
I am. You should be too.
I am. First time doing that.
Its trunk's gone, obviously. I cut a lot of some fuck knows what wiring that was. There was an extra turn signal socket hanging down. I have no idea. If I got the footage of it, I'm sure you guys saw it. But yep. Still don't have a saying. 2 weeks in, no saying. We'll attempt to maybe have one next week. I don't know. Maybe. I used to. No, the little things that says don't forget to subscribe for more like at the beginning. Have a good night. What if it's not nighttime? It's just nighttime.
Okay, whatever time of day it is, wherever you are at.
No, can't use that. To have a good whatever the time of the day it happens to be. The tongue twister. That's my V-block stuff.
Okay, well that's not what I'm saying.
You just said that. Have a good what? And then I said no. You can't say have a good night because it might not be nighttime for them. Just because we record at night most of the time. And then put up the videos at night, doesn't mean it's nighttime for them. Because what if they're halfway around the world, then it's like the middle of the fucking day for them. That's gonna get me demonetized.
Well, folks, it's time to kick it old school. So you can feel cool. Give it to me, baby. Baby. Yeah.